Welcome to live. Y'all know I'm always in my freaking head, but I had to take that loose. I forgot to take it loose this morning, but um, welcome to live. We know how this works. Probably within the first 2 minutes, I will be able to see whoever is on my live. Not see you, but I will see the number. Um, thank y'all for taking your time, your day to join me on this live. As you're coming into the live, go ahead and hit the like button for me. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. Oh, my nose is trying to run. Hey Nancy, how you doing? Oh, make sure I ain't got nothing on my nose. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, girl. I've been watching my skit now. I just ain't have the opportunity to post about it. I'm gonna do a breakdown later just to go over what happened and to get some work was good. They ain't try to work you to death, did they? I'm gonna try to post the thing up to get some opinions on the community board and the videos later on Country One. I was focusing a little bit more of my attention on the YouTube stuff, the tips and stuff. 'Cause I gotta even that thing out. Right, you talking about when the lady was there and they were her and Anthony was talking to the lady that she messed herself up on that one. I'm sorry, she messed herself up. He told her to just play it cool and she just trying to keep throwing him under the bus. And now you done lost the baby. So that was on her. I know she's gonna blame him, but that was her fault. That was not his fault. Um, yeah, she got to get it together because yeah, that ain't it. For everyone that's just joined the room, go ahead and hit the like button. Can't change this when you mess up. Go ahead and hit the like button, and it lets the algorithm know that we're enjoying it. It's through the algorithm while you're on live. So hit that like button for me. As well, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hey, Palette, how you doing? Bad NM. Hey, what's up with the double? Little emoji. You being bad? Yeah. Yeah, but Nancy, yeah, that stuff was good today. I've been watching it in between my recordings, and I had to clean up and stuff to have because I'm a clean freak. I had to make sure I cleaned up the house as well. So, I still stayed on schedule with my uploads, but I kind of was focusing on YouTube a little bit more than the skits. But I'm definitely about them skits because I got some stuff to say about those. Girl, they are a mess today. Country Wayne undid his thing today. I can tell you that much. Oh yeah, if y'all don't know about the Country Wayne skit, go on over there and watch that man's skit so y'all can join into this conversation. They be so good. They have us on cliffhanger so bad to any first funny. Oh, which one is this? Samir and Asha agreed to let it go. They look like they're about to get into a fight. That darn D, I think just from what I've looked at so far, D looked like he is, even though he's using age to get back at Tamara, it almost seems like he's feeling a little bad about doing so because he know what he's doing. He's trying to make Tamara all hot and bothered. And pastor, what happened to you being a pastor? I thought your pastor is not going to sleep with somebody who he ain't married to. It ain't supposed to happen, pastor. But he was ready to go down and sin today if it wasn't for OD blocking him. But go ahead, y'all, and hit that like button for me. Today's discussion is about the 23-day challenge and promoting growth on YouTube if you're a content creator, as well as it's about my Country Wayne skit. Talk about that as well. Hello, Marlo, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Y'all know how I do. I let my room talk and have our discussions based off the room. And I try to make sure I address everybody's comment and talk a little bit about everything anybody wants to talk about in the afternoon. It's easy breezy. Right, right. He does. He really does her. And I think that Samira messed up by just jumping ship. I mean, I can understand a person can only take so much, especially if they don't seem like they're getting, evolving. But he just had to deal with whatever he was going through, and that's when she was supposed to be patient, and she wasn't. And now she found herself into right. Now she found herself in the situations that she in, and unless y'all married, if he gonna do it the wrong, unless he gonna do it the wrong way, he can't. He can only go so far with you because he is a pastor. Hey Ollie, how you doing? Do you roll the punches to speak in public? Do I roll the punches to speak in public? I ain't gotta roll the punches if I don't have to. Oh no, but that's funny. Mm, that's good, Ollie. How was school today? Uh, oh, please don't tell me it's about to start affecting me. Taking my behind out that door the other day with my hair being wet. Um, that's good. That's good. Right. D is he's something else. He's something else. Like I said, he's the type of guy that I used to go for back in the day before, I was like, oh no, nah, this ain't gonna work. The street dudes or whatever. But um he's the type of guy who's trying to get out of that lifestyle. So so that's what I like about him. And he's so smooth with it. D is so smooth with it. What do you think about DC Nancy when it comes to what D told DC about proposing to Sarah? Do you think he's gonna propose to her? I don't see so far where he actually have. It's like he's trying to talk himself out of actually proposing to her. Right. I don't think it is. Especially when he found out she had that abortion. It just ain't gonna happen. Because you didn't tell this man, you lied to this man, and you tried to make it like his daughter had a problem when really it was just she wasn't she battling with us because you trying to make her stay silent and not tell nobody. He gonna be pissed because him and Jada's relationship, he got a good relationship with Jada. And he don't play about his kids. So he is going to be in for something else, baby. When D and Pastor Lewis compete at the Sky Park, this ski trip, this ski trip is turning into something else. You hear loving this ski trip. Hey, Auntie Mickey, how you doing? Welcome to my live. Oh, everybody in the chat, go and say hello to Auntie Mickey. Right, Nancy. It is. It is. You're good. That's good. We were talking about them darn country ways skits, me and Miss Nancy. Because I've been working on my YouTube portion of my channel for most part of the day. Cat time, you said stop immediately, stop, and then do what? Collaborate and listen, or is it him time? Um, Brittany and her mother. Right. I haven't watched that episode, but I did watch what Malachi went off on Malachi Jr. went off on Malachi Senior. But Brittany naming Rolanda for what Malachi Senior did. She didn't do that to her child. He did that to his own child. So she got her aggressions against the wrong person. But I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna go back and watch all of them because now I like to instead of doing each individual skit, I like to do a collaboration of each group for as much as I watch. So if it's Tamara and D, I do the topics of Tamara and D all together. If it's DC and Sarah, I do all the topics together at one time, right? So that way I can kind of put a lot more of my attention somewhere else, and it doesn't take a lot of my time. But I definitely enjoy I enjoy doing country Wayne skits. Hey Christina, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a minute, love. Hi, an Iraqi person is forced here. I don't understand what do you mean. Yeah, I know multi-faced. I saw it on another content creator that I follow and we have a lot of conversation with. He had posted up on his channel. That was sad. I did not know that. I know, Christina. What your birthday's on the 7th? Your birthday's on the 27th, I thought, right? That's not next Thursday. I thought it was the 27th. Now, my granddaughter's birthday is on the 17th. I see you got monetized. Yes, Miss Vicky, I have. Yes, Auntie. I got monetized. So I'm seeing a whole bunch of different stuff, so I'm able to new content. I'm able to talk and versus all these lies these people around here telling. Um Now I did see like on one of my things, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Show y'all this. On one of my things, I actually got one of the a high RPM on there. It was crazy because for that particular, it was a YouTube advice one, um, and they gave me like 29. That paid me like 29 and some change for it. It was crazy because I didn't think I would get paid that much for just offering YouTube advice. It's just that I don't have views on it, so I'm not getting the full thing. Oh, you hear me now? You hear me now? Can you hear me? What I was saying was, YouTube for YouTube advice, it actually paid out almost $30 um, for the RPM on one particular one. Now I don't have over 1,000 views on that video, so I'm not getting the whole $30, but they're paying out $30 for it. Hold on. Which the range from the averages that I found was anywhere from some change up to $30 as far as what they will pay you, and they're paying me for something. Now on that one, I think I probably was talking about money on it, but it was a YouTube one as far as I'm concerned. But I guess for YouTube, they actually paid me 30. They're paying me $30 uh, for every 1,000 views. Let's keep it real. For every 1,000 views, they're paying $30. mm, Let me show you. I was like, what? I did not think it would get that high at all. Not from what I was seeing. So it definitely be fluctuating all the time throughout the day. And here it go. I'm gonna flip my thing so you can see what I'm talking about. See? $29.57. That's the RPM. So that I will be paid out right now. Currently is at 50. Yes, that's what it is. 30 per 1,000 views. See, it's 29.57. Right now, I only have 7 views since on that particular video since I got monetized. And they don't go and back pay you for this stuff. Like if you had a whole bunch of views on there, they pay you from the time you got monetized. So that's it. I only got 7. I wish they would have. I wish they would have. What do you mean? Just delete my YouTube? My YouTube is doing good. I literally just got mine a couple of days ago. Mine is actually doing great. I'll show y'all some more of it. Yeah. So that part I was a little known because I would have thought that they would have paid you out. Yeah, yes, Miss Nancy, you had gave me a super chat, but let me show you the super chats. They don't pay you out the full amount on a super chat. They pay half of the money for the super chats. Watch this. That's why I said these people around here lying. They are screenshotting stuff and they the numbers to get people to look at their videos because this stuff ain't happening the way they're saying it's happening. They're just straight up lying. See the super chats here? It says right on this line. But now they're talking about February, Miss Nancy. So the 89 on the super chat, I'm only getting paid out it's actually like 18.2%. But literally they're taking overall they're taking half. And I'll show it to you. My mentors. Oh, this is part of what I do, KD. I go behind the scenes. I don't show them any information as far as like that they can tap into, but I just want to show it to them so they see the real thing. Oh, thank you, Miss Mickey. Oh, Auntie Mickey, thank you. Yeah, no, this is part of what I do. I show the real numbers so people can have a realistic view on what's actually going on, and that won't get sold up on all the hype crap. And they'll know what it is. It's actually growing pretty good. Literally the other day, let me show you how fast it's growing. The other day, I only had in estimated revenues, I had like barely under some change. It's up to $10.40 already. And you also have to take into consideration YouTube is 2 days behind. So this is not my real total. It's actually more than that. And I can see it. I haven't calculated it in there yet. So it's growing good compared to the fact they're not paying me for all my views like I thought they would. They're what they was gonna do. Let me show you what I mean. Hold on. It's crazy. Okay, so in a 28-day period, I got 34,675 views. This is what I got. I'm only getting paid like, well, I think 15, 16, and it's they're paying you per video. They're not paying you overall. Each video has its own revenue add up. So whenever you show estimate, this ain't even real. This is not even a real number. Estimate is just showing you at the current time looking at it, that's what it's showing. It has to continue adding everything up. So it's really more than this. Yeah, Auntie Mickey, that's my daughter, KD's daughter. But watch this. Okay. And I'm going to show y'all this stuff too. I'm going to pull it up so y'all could see that YouTube tells you in order to make $5,000, you literally have to have an average about 3 million views a month on overall on your channel. People ain't even making that for the life of their channel, but yet they're claiming they're making all this money, and it makes absolutely no sense. It doesn't even first work that way. Right, they're lying, and they're doing it for the sole purpose of trying to get people to watch them. But if it was just solely entertainment, it's fine. But you're selling people a hype dream, making them think that they can do this, and you ain't even first doing this, and you're lying to people to drag them in. That's wrong. Right, it's gonna take some time, and what they basically doing is you hyping people up to make them think this unrealistic goal that's not gonna happen for them. Even at your growth. And like a lot of people, what I be trying to show people is a lot of people are looking at views on a particular video, right? They're looking at the views over here on each particular video, right? Mind y'all, these videos right here is stuff I literally just did today, and I don't have a large channel. I have a relatively small channel. But I also have views on my channel where I have gotten numbers in the 30,000. Oh, I don't know. You know my phone, because y'all know what's going on. I got views on my channel where it could be, hold up, it could be my headset. Hold up. Because it's on my phone. It's not on the thing. Right, Auntie Mickey. People gonna be thinking it's one way. It really is something totally different because they're being lied instead of being told the truth, and they're gonna give up. And they're gonna give up unnecessary because somebody just sat here and lied to you. Oh, you welcome, Rising 234. You know how I do. I try to get y'all this information so that way you can know how to move forward and know what to do. Now, mind y'all, I post a lot of videos a day. I literally post anywhere from 4 to 7 videos. Now, remember, I literally just got monetized about 4 or 5 days ago. That's it. Okay, so that's why my stuff doesn't look as great. But as it goes on, it will accumulate, right? So when people be telling you, "Oh, I got this money," and they literally just got monetized, they're lying. It doesn't even first work that way. Mm. It's crazy. And you see so many people get freaking discouraged, and they be like, I'm not doing this. It's impossible." No, it's hard. It's not easy. But if you know what you're looking for and you know what to do, you can cut through some of the fluff as long as people ain't out here lying to y'all. Right, Auntie. Right. And then even tell on themselves, but people ain't paying attention to it. Like the one content creator today talking about seeing people who have millions of subscribers on their thing, and they get millions of views, and they're not even making anything. Okay, make this make sense then. How do they have a million subscribers? They get millions of views, and they're not making what you're making. It does not even add up. What you're lying. Hey Star, how you doing? I'm just helping people out. And then the only way they try to knock you by saying, "Oh, you hate." You just hate. I'm not hating. I'm just telling you the truth. Why? Because I'm telling you the truth. I'm hating. I'm not hating. I'm just being honest. I wish everybody success, but let's do it the right way so that way you don't have other people thinking it's something that it's not. That whole thing. Um, Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so for those who think I don't get a lot of views, I do get a lot of views. I get views lives. I get a lot of views through live. I get views. I have a lot of views on my previous videos, but they're not my those videos aren't getting the traction that they used to get. So therefore, I'm not getting paid. But once all this new stuff that I'm putting in start picking up, it will show in the revenues. That's how this thing works. It's not, oh, you monetize and then all of a sudden you're making all this money. No, it gradually goes up. And it doesn't happen like that fast. So what? Who cares what other people are doing? Mind your business and work. Look here, Frank Sinatra. You done been on my live before, so you know how I do. It's not about worry. Don't worry about your own business. That's where people mess us. The only time people like you tend to worry about things is when it's happening to you. But what about when it was happening to somebody else and you telling other people mind your own business? That's why people don't feel sorry for people that wouldn't help the person out when it was somebody else. So I mean, I'm not a broad, Frank. So I'm gonna go ahead and X you out of here. Uh, Lord Jesus, which channel is this? Which one are you asking, Star, about who's doing? Oh, several of them. It's just not one or two. It's a lot of people doing this. This help you can tell when they ready to sell you something. They speed up and start rushing. Right. I'm older and that gets under my skin. That's your opinion. Everyone has their opinion as she is just expressing her own opinion. So, oh, trust me, Star, I'm not worried about. Frank done been on here before, and I'm not really sure. I guess sometimes when I might touch a nerve because it's probably something that they're doing, then they say something. But any other time, he normally don't say nothing. But he can get timed out. And you're right, everybody has their own opinion. And like I'm just showing you what it is. It's up to the person to believe it if they don't want to believe it or do it if they want to. I can only give you the information. It's up to the person to do what they need to do with the information. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to make you do nothing, but I do want people to know that want to know because there are people out there that just want to know the truth. Everybody don't want to be lied to. Hold on, yeah. On Discord, I don't really know about Discord. I guess I would have to look that up and see how that go. I don't know anything about that. What is Discord? If you don't mind explaining it to me. Oh, before I get out of here, I think it holds where I'm at. Hold up, let me go show something real quick. Okay, so for watch time hours, my watch time hours. This how you know what I'm saying is working. My watch time hours is over 7,000. I accumulated those 7,000 within 2.5 months. I'm not lying to y'all. This works. Uh-huh. It's just have to my channel has to catch up to whatever I'm doing. Right now, I'm not getting a lot of views on stuff because a lot of people are entertained more so than they are with wanting the truth. So, well, you could create a server and help out even more people. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. Yeah, because I don't know anything about Discord. I really don't. And that was within 365 days, which is a year. You have to maintain the 4,000 watch hours within a year because what tends to happen to a lot of people, even people that have a lot of subscribers, if they maintain that 4,000 watch hours within a year, And each time that month comes up, they're gonna lose whatever watch time that they had, and then they got to start all the way back over. That's why it's so good to stay over the 4,000. Like right now, if I was to hit my month, I would lose whatever I had up until that month, but I would still have 3,000 more. So by the time, and my month started in August, okay? So by August, if I got 7,000 now, by August, if I continue to do what I do, this is going to be something kind of serious. I ain't got nothing to worry about because I'm active, I'm posting, and I'm not going to lose my monetization. That's what happened to a lot of people. They're not getting watch hours, or either they're not getting subscribers. And anytime you fall below any of it, you're going to not be able to be monetized. Um, Hold on. Okay, so look at my. I want you all to see something. And this how I'm going to show you how I'm not lying. My channel, for the life of my channel, I'm going to go lifetime. This is the lifetime of my channel from August 19th, 2018 until now, February 5th. Look at my views. I got 217,436 views from the lifetime of my channel. Watch this. This back for 1 year. Look how many views. They still calculating all the same views. Out of the lifetime of views, remember I had 207. For a year, I got 2,215,971 views, right? That means for the lifetime of my channel, up until I started implementing what I was doing or what I had learned, I only had 2,000 views. That's it. I literally just made this within, from this time frame, somewhere within a year. But watch this. Watch what happens. I changed this to 90 days. Watch the views. 7,417. It was just 2015. That means that within from 1 to 90 days, which is 3 months. I keep telling y'all, I literally just started getting this stuff 2.5, almost 3 months ago. I had 207,417 views on my channel. I literally just started getting this stuff because I just started doing this stuff. Even though my channel, I had my channel for since 2008. I'll show you, I was not a content creator. I was just a viewer. I was not putting up stuff. I was not recording anything. My very first content that I put on was in 2020. That was almost 2 years after I had started my YouTube channel. Okay, watch this. A lot of other people have been on here for 5 years, actively putting up YouTube information and not getting results because they didn't know what they were doing. Once they found out, once they caught a wave, it helped their channel because of all the stuff they had been doing long term. All right, watch this. I'll show you again. And then all of a sudden, you've been on here for 5 years, couldn't do nothing, and within 3 months, finally you can, where you was actively doing it. That means you caught a wave. You don't know how in the heck you did that. Okay. And then remember, it jumped from 90 days. They only let you see. This is what YouTube's allow you to see. So 90 days, it went down to 28 days, right? So that is literally 2 months later. 2 months ago, right? My thing was up to 207,000, right? Within the last 30 days, I've gotten 3,675. That means 207. I'm going to just go 34. That means 173,000 of my views were made 2 months ago. These views I got now, okay? And that's what happened to every content creator. You get up, you go down. But what people tend to like make y'all think is because they're getting a lot of videos, a lot of views, oh, they're hot and popping. No, they're not. They're slowly declining. This is what's happening because whatever they did, they don't know what they did and they can't explain it and they're dropping. And so they're selling you a whole bunch of lies to keep you looking at what they're doing. Eventually, if they don't figure it out, start doing the right thing, you're going to see it because then you're going to see they got all these subscribers, but based off of the subscribers they got, they barely get any views. Remember, I literally just got over 1,000 subscribers. My view count has been high considering I've only been doing this for 2 months. These people, uh, they're a trip. But watch this. Do something. I want to show y'all how y'all can actually go look at this stuff on your own. Okay. Any content creator that puts any information up or whatnot. Hold on. I'm gonna do myself. I'm gonna go back and read what y'all said. I have a hard time typing and reading and I don't know why the thing does that. I think I might have typed it wrong one time. I'm trying to hold the phone, y'all. I should have put it on my tripod. Right, 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 Auntie Me. It resets itself. Let me show y'all how do y'all determine if somebody's lying to you or not. Go to their channel, okay? Hit more. Go down. It shows you how many views that they have on their channel based off of the last time they calculated, right? Remember, each time there's well, that's for the watch hours. Here, so that's 137,824 views. That's because it's not being completely calculated, right? It has to catch up. This system is behind roughly about it's roughly behind when it comes to the revenues, like 2 days. I'm not really sure on the back end what it is because my overall life of the channel is like 217. I believe that's what we saw when I went inside there. Look what it's showing, right? Okay. But it's not gonna be that far off. That's about 68,000 views off what we saw that which is actually the real time. Okay, so that just means it hasn't calculated up yet, but you're seeing it real time, so you see what the thing does. Now, I will say this about a lot of the views. Sometimes I think it'd be bots that be watching your stuff as well, and so when they come to looking at who is legit and who isn't, they're not going to give you credit if they're bots. Okay, and the system have their own bots. All right, Auntie. I'll be on your live later on tonight. I'll be able to talk to you on there. But I appreciate you telling people how it actually worked, even on your end. And Auntie Mickey done being on here, and she has a lot of subscribers, and she good views. I will talk to you later. Yeah. So sometimes those views when you go to the back end. Oh, but I'm sorry. I went to talking and I didn't tell y'all what to look for. Okay, but based off of this, and give and take, it might be off just a little, but it ain't gonna be off for too much. You can pretty much see what a person what type of views they have obtained on their channel. Okay, and based off of that, you can kind of see, if YouTube says, and I'm gonna pull it up so y'all can see it. What YouTube said. What happened to him? Oh no, that's Irving Gotti. Yeah, he passed away. I thought it was somebody else. I was like, Lord, somebody else gonna pass away. And I'm gonna do this off of Google, so we get it straight from Google, and we know Google owns YouTube, so this is straight from the people that owns the company. All right, I'm gonna put my phone up here, and then if I can type this right, and then I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah, Star, but I'm gonna have to. We have 1.44 million subscribers, so it's hard to chat with everyone, but we do our best. Good. I'm going to look into what you're talking about because I don't know anything about that. But I see you and somebody else both has said something about it, so clearly, it's good. I'm going to stay ahead of 4,000 watts. Right, you got to. Like once they obtain monetization, they can relax, but that's not true. You got to keep on right. Them numbers gonna start dwindling down so fast. Within 2 or 3, but if depending on how many subscribers that you have, it might take about 4 or 5 months before you can actually see it. But if there's a dramatic drop based off of the number of subscribers that they have and the views that they're showing per video, that's a great indicator that they're in the decline. So if they got 70,000 or 80,000 subscribers, and on each video, all they're getting is 2, 3,000 views, they're in trouble. With 65 or 65, 75, 85 or 100,000 subscribers, because YouTube pushes it out to your subscribers first, and if your subscribers are not looking at it, they're not giving it to nobody else. All right, so they're not getting the views. With that many subscribers, and all out of 70 or 80,000 subscribers, you can only get 2,000. That's bad. That is extremely bad. That's equivalent to somebody who is brand new and only getting 5 or 10 views. You know, and it's not. And as far as a newer person, any views is good views because it's showing you having progress. But when you have that many subscribers, and out of 80,000 subscribers, you can only pull 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 views, you are in some serious trouble. Your channel is in a decline, and you better figure out what is going on, or you're not going to have a channel because you're not going to be able to revive from that. That's why I always tell people it's so important to be honest. But let me show y'all what Google said about how much money you make per how many views you have to have on your channel in order to make $5,000 a month, 28 days. Holding that phone in my hand just ain't work. You know, I got this big. I bought this tripod. I need to be putting it on the tripod when I need. I just got to work myself around everything. How many views do you have to have on YouTube to get paid $5,000 in a month on average? Especially if the person's only posting one video a day, even 2 videos a day, you got that many. They're not making that kind of. Now I'm going to show y'all what Google says. Google owns YouTube. Okay, look what they say. To earn around 5,000 per month on YouTube, you would generally need to receive between 1 billion to 2 billion views, depending on your CPM cost per million views. Which varies between on your niche and demographic. However, it is an estimate and could fluctuate significantly depending on factors like engagement and monetization strategies, which is completely true, right? But typically, and this is someone who pretty much got a lot of subscribers and have a lot of views. On average, in order for them to pull in 5,000 a month, their views for that 28-day period has to be over 1 million or 2 million views. If they're not getting that, they're not making all this money. And if they're, and the way you can see it, if you want to see somebody lying to you, is just go to their profile and look to see how many views it says that they have. That's the fastest way you could see without being in their back office. And I don't know why people be folks when this information is to the public. And I think stuff like that PT, if you have ChatGPT can actually take you behind the scenes somewhat and see a little bit more. Not ChatGPT, I'm sorry. vidIQ. If you have that vidIQ program, you can literally go on other people's stuff and see exactly what they're getting, and they can't lie at all. But I mean, that's if I think like if you're doing like reaction channels and stuff like that, and you're doing debunking channels, that would be a good investment. But if you're not, that's not worth it. I mean, to me, because but vidIQ do a lot of other stuff. vidIQ will give you keywords, and keywords is what you need in order to in order to be able to tap into the algorithm. And that's really all it is. Like these people that are telling y'all to steal people's stuff, y'all better stop listening to that mess. Don't be around here stealing nobody's stuff. That's not what you need to do. Even with me, with commentaries and reaction videos, I have to alter that so that I don't get what they call it, a content claim. It's not a strike, it's a claim. But what it does do is it keep you from being paid, and that's what I was going to show y'all earlier. Um, when you go into the ones that I have, because I got some videos where I hit, I think my highest was about 30,000 on one video. I got quite a few videos that got a whole bunch of views on there, but I don't have any videos currently with that kind of views, because those videos are old and people are not actually watching that no more. That's why it's so important to keep putting videos on here. And the more videos you put out, the more likely you will get views on there. And since it goes per video, each time you put a video on there, it increases the possibility of the money that you can make on the platform. Putting one or two videos up there a week, you are really limiting yourself about how much money that you can make once you're monetized. It is better to put at least one video a day, but I'm really gonna tell y'all, it's probably better to put 2 or 3 videos a day to make it work, because just in case one video don't work, you still got 2 other ones in the back pocket. And then that's when it will all add up for you in order to increase your odds. Like with mine, because I do post anywhere from 4 to 7 videos. If my channel explodes within an 8-day period, my payout will be extremely big because I post so many videos a day. And each one of them, what typically happens is once you what typically happens is once you become viral, people not are just not looking at current video. They're going back and they're learning about other things that you put on there. So you're gonna accumulate views on those videos that in the past. That's why you hear when people tell you, "Oh, don't do this because it didn't work." Well, it didn't work for you then. It will work for you now once you start getting the views on your channel. Never walk away from what got you to that point, because it was just because you caught a wave that you were able to get all this money. If you stop doing it, you're going to lessen the chances of being able to make anything. Hit us with that arm stare. I don't know what you're talking about at all. But that's what happens, and that's the danger of lying to people, because once people start finding out what you're doing and that you've only been speaking a whole bunch of hype and lying to them, they ain't gonna trust you no more. So when you do go on that decline, you're not gonna have nobody that's gonna want to waste their time on you because you don't say hi to them before. Like, so it is better to just be honest, tell people what's going on, do what you do, and once your information get in front of the right people, you ain't got to trick nobody into doing that. You ain't got to lie to nobody. You ain't got to steal from nobody in order to get views. When right person come in contact with your information, they're going to stick with you because they want it from you if you're being honest with them. And this platform is just full with a whole bunch of liars, unfortunately. When it comes to these content creators, a lot of them be lying, and they will tell you they're lying because they'll go, "I'm just doing what I gotta do in order to make money." That's wrong. If you're lying, if whatever you're doing is to make money and you're doing it by lying, you're wrong. And then something happened to them and then they want to get upset on a thing. Like, I'm trying not to say the person's name, but one of these particular YouTube did exactly that, and then somebody ripped them off, and now you upset because they lied to you, but yet you're lying to everybody else. You see how this works? Whatever you do to somebody, you will reap what you sow. Karma will come back at you. And things can happen to you regardless, but it hits harder when you're trying to take advantage of somebody. So in the end, it don't even work out for you. Then on top of that, if you ain't good with money, you ain't good with managing your money, screwed anyway. So I would advise anybody on this platform while you're smaller to kind of get into some type of budgeting thing or financial thing, so that way you can learn how to handle all the money that's coming at you. Because typically what happens, a lot of people, when they get money that comes their way, they get into that euphoria, I think that's what it's called, adrenaline rush. So they just be extra happy because they got something that they didn't have, and then they doing reckless stuff. Versus if you have a plan, if it happens and you get it, now you know how to go about doing it. Trust me, I've been there before. I'm not just saying this just because I'm saying it. I'm saying it because I know, because I've been there myself. You have to learn how to, once you get it, you have to learn that, okay, you have to set it aside. You got to make sure it goes where you need it to go at. Because if you don't, you're not gonna, it's not gonna benefit you. It ain't. People seem to think money is the problem. Money is not the problem. The love of money is the problem. What people will do for money is the problem. It's not the money. Money is just a tool. And a tool is meant to be used, it's meant to be spent, hopefully the right way, right? And it's meant to be made so that way you can live. That's what money is. But the love of money is when people will take advantage of people for the sole purpose of trying to gain money. Now you're wrong. Okay. Now you're doing wrong stuff. And you might be able to get on man, you might be able to get over on certain people. Some people catch on as fast. Unfortunately, some people are gullible. Some people don't care because they feel like it happened to them. So I'm going, if I do it to you, so that's the wrong attitude to have. I wouldn't even want to be around somebody like that, because they're unstable and they may do anything to you. Okay, they may, anybody that think like that, I don't want no involvement with, period, because they're liable to do anything. Um, so like the people that only look out for people or say something about something when it is affecting them, yeah, I really do. I have little to no respect for people, because morally, you're not there at all. And I'm just being real. My kids will tell you, sometimes I say stuff and maybe I just bluntly say it, but it is what it is. Like, if you're not standing on morals when it comes to me, like, I can't deal with that. And once again, I'm only sharing the information with you. If you want to take it, and if you don't have to take it. But I'm offering it to those that want it. In Bone Thunder and Harmony for the love, right? Well, that was also who that was, Temptation too. For the love of money, yeah. People will rob their own mother, right? And they will kill their brother for the love of money. So I mean, Medea, I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. Hi Diana, how you doing? What the what? Yeah. So it ain't money, y'all. It is people. It's people. It ain't money. It's the people and who they already was. The only thing money does is money show you who you already are. If you was a giver, when you get money, you're gonna be an even bigger giver. If you were selfish and stingy, when you get money, you're gonna be selfish and stingy. When you get more money, you're gonna be even more selfish and stingy. Money shows you who you are. And this platform, I will tell y'all this. Before y'all jump into content creation with this platform, y'all better know who y'all are. And you better be grounded in whoever you are as a person, because this platform could change you if you're not real with yourself. If you're unstable in your mind and you can go either way just because somebody flashed you a couple of dollars, then you're gonna have some big problems on this platform. I mean, some major problems on this platform. Because once you're willing to do that and do anything for money, then you'll basically sell your soul for it. And that's just real. Um, and don't get me wrong, it ain't nothing wrong with wanting money. We all need it. We all need it. We all want it. It's just about being correct and having morals. That's all. What's wrong, Diana? Why is it surprising? But ones that are inside the chat, go ahead and hit the like button. To get the algorithm going. I will tell y'all this: for the new content creators that are in here, all you need is 50 subscribers in order to go live on. to go on the lives for YouTube. And I strongly suggest that you work that into your whatever you're doing, your content uploading in your progress of what you're doing, because you can gain so many watch hours within a short period of time. You can also gain subscribers. You can also gain views on your channel, and when you get monetized, really benefit and help you with these lives. So I encourage everybody to do it as soon as possible. All right, John Daniel. So how many do you have right now? And how many do you have now? If I'm not already subscribed to you. I'm pulling you up so I can go look at your information and offer my support to you. And let me tell y'all, even the niche that I in, commentary and react pays very good. Okay. Huh? Hold on. Oh, I'm not joining in on that, but okay. Actually, commentary does pay you really good because you talk about an array of things. So you can talk about money, you can talk about um reviews, other platforms and stuff like that. And yeah, that's a good thing. If y'all looking to do a niche, that is something to look into doing. But with the way things are going, so is vlogging. Vlogging is also a good thing to be in. It might be a slow grind at first, but you have to figure out how to be unique vlogging in order for it to take off for you. But the new style vlogging is actually very beneficial if you do the vlogging right. And by the way, me sitting here talking to y'all like that, this is a form of vlogging. Okay, it is a form of vlogging. Talking head videos where people are just talking, that's a form of vlogging. Walking down the street is a form of vlogging. Doing DoorDash or doing Instacart or doing any type of gig work, that's a form of vlogging. You just have to know how to implement it to make it exciting to get the views for your channel. And I would add, do it the correct way and not lying to folks. Okay. That's vlogging, y'all. And vlogging is still good. Right. Don't let nobody fool y'all up. Matter of fact, you don't believe me, go on Google. They'll tell you vlogging in 2025 is one of the going to be one of the most lucrative um niches that you can do. To plain and simple. Bubba, you are crazy because I'm nowhere near Precious, and even if I was, so I don't know what this John person is doing, y'all. I can deal with trolls outside of the lives. I can't deal with trolls while I'm on the live. It's not gonna happen. Omar, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You know me. I can say something. And I can think of a song, and then I start humming it. Yeah, I mean, you done gave us some gems up in here, Star. You don't let everybody know some stuff that maybe people didn't know because I sure didn't know. You know? So thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. Okay, big boy bros. I mean, not that it mattered if you're black or white or anything else with me, but okay. Now I gotta sing the song. Amen, Wonder X Society. The point is to keep going and to not stop. Amen. Correct that. Yeah. Engagement is key, y'all. Engaging with your community, talking to people, getting action on your channel, whether it's through people watching your videos, commenting on your community boards, supporting one another. That's key. I don't know why people seem to think that supporting people is a bad thing. You need the support in order to be successful in here. You need support from other people in order for you to be successful. I don't get that part. Okay? Um. Oh God, I hate that song, Black or White. Are you Black or White? I thought it was fun. It was to me. It was just entertaining. Something internally going on with my channel. I'm going to do. What? No, don't delete it. No, Ryzen. They actually are working on some stuff. You're not going crazy or whatever with your. YouTube is actually updating stuff because of the new system that they're getting ready to migrate over. So you might see that you might be losing views, but you're not. I don't know if they're going to give them back to you, but they're working on it. They're trying to fix it. Sometimes even with the title, Jazzy. Jay, we call her Jazzy. Kiss by Jay. I don't know her actual channel name, but Jay, she even made a video telling people about what was going on. And she reached out and she was showing the message that she was getting and stuff like that. As to what was happening with their channel. Never, let me tell you this, never delete your channel. Even if you decide to go create a new one, you don't ever delete your channel. Okay, never do that. Don't delete no videos. Don't do it because you're going to mess yourself up. Anytime you delete anything, it takes away from your watch hours and it takes away from your subscribers, and you're going to hurt yourself. Right? Keep it. If it's something that you don't want everybody to see, put it unlisted so you still can get the credit for whatever you're doing. No, Gotti, this is my hair. I don't wear weave. All mine. It's just my hair sitting up there. Um, yeah, but it's my hair ponytail. If you watch any of my lives or any of my video, I'm actually combing my hair on some of my stuff. Jerry, here you go again. Let's hopefully you don't come off Spanish or you might get blocked on him. Just forewarning you. So Rise 234, do not eat any of your stuff. I would never suggest somebody do that. I mean, I'm not big on creating another channel either. I feel like you should work through what's going on your channel. Um, but some people do it for different reasons. Some people do it because they be trying to get another. They be trying to have an additional source of income running through their channel. But you can only have one accent account for YouTube. If they find out you got more than one, you will get deleted and eliminated from the platform, and you will never be able to do it again. So I strongly don't suggest you go that route. Um, you just go ahead and just work through whatever you got going on. Um, so don't delete your channel. Not at all. If you didn't, I'm not sure if you were able to read it since I was AFK. Let me go back. I thought I read your you said you welcome everybody. Oh no. Would you like me to help you set up a Discord server? It would be very easy way to connect with more people. I understand if you wouldn't want to, but let me know. I could make you one for free. All right, Star. I'm gonna look into it. Just do some research on my own about what it is, and then I will reach back out to you creating one. Definitely will. And start over. No, I deleted old video that was not mine. When I came on, I put someone else's video up a year ago when they gave me permission to be. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, you don't want to do that. What do you hold up? What do you mean by put somebody else's video? Did they act like it was their channel on your? So they was using their video on your and but everything was up under you. Is that what you're trying to say? Because I don't think you can do that. And to be honest with you, even by you deleting it, YouTube probably can still track your stuff. If you bring that to their awareness, I would probably just I don't know. I guess don't delete it. Just start a new channel, I guess. But you're gonna start over from scratch. You're going back to zero on your subscribers and your watch time hours. So you're gonna have to rebuild yourself all over again. On that note, you really have to find somebody. I mean, I can ask Auntie Mickey when I go to her live tonight because she's more informed about stuff like that than I am. Because she's been around on this platform for a minute. I'm not sure. Um, but I wouldn't delete my channel just yet. I wouldn't do that. Not until I know what the ramifications of me doing so. But I know if you 7 years, y'all, we had permission to do so. It was my very so if they gave you if YouTube allows you to do it and you wasn't breaking any for doing so, then there would be no reason for you deleting your channel. Because something that they allow, it just changed as of now. So I personally I would not delete my video. I wouldn't delete my channel because of that. I would look into it a little bit more just to make sure because they were the ones who allowed it, you know. Hey, Manish, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know how that works. I guess in today's time, if you was to do that, then you could possibly get a strike, and that 3 strikes and you're out. Mm. No, nothing's. I'm telling you, nothing is wrong with your channel. It's something that's going on with YouTube system as a whole. They're working on a lot of new stuff right now. They're making a lot of different changes on the channel, and you can go on various people's channel, and you'll hear some of the people saying the same thing, like something. I'm not getting all my views, even with my channel. Um, for some reason, they keep unsubscribing me from people I know good and well I did not unsubscribe from. But what I do, so I see it, I just go right back and subscribe. Okay, and I guess subscribe the next day. They go, yeah, that's the same thing happened to me. But it could vary. Now let's know something too. It could be the system, but it could very be the people just unsubscribing for you themselves. So some people subscribe to you because they want you to subscribe to them, and then they unsubscribe from you, which is a dumb behind game. Like never gonna prosper doing that. Right? So I wouldn't base me deleting my channel off of what somebody else could be possibly doing or what the system might be doing so they get it figured out. That's not just happening to you. That's happening to everybody. Yeah. That right there is happening to everybody, literally across the board. Happened to my daughter. She even told me she was missing subscribers, and then she come back on, and all of a sudden she got a whole bunch of them. So yeah, it even happened with your views. It happened with your views. It happened with watch time hours. That's why I say stay ahead. So, and I personally think a lot of that is because bots are in the system. Bots are in the system intentionally by the YouTube platform, and I think that their system can't determine the difference of the people they should do this to versus the people they can't do it. To me, it looks like they're in a test phase with the new system that they're getting ready to implement. You got to remember, a lot of stuff is getting ready to get transferred over to AI, the whole AI system. So they got a lot of stuff they got to work through too. Rebrand your channel. It depends on what you want to do as far as rebranding. You want to rename your channel, you can go in and change your name. I think it's a limit to how many times you can do it per month, but you can change your name because my channel hasn't always been SkitLanta Commentary. I used to be Tamara's Life Journey, Life After Five. I was Tamara's Life Journey, Life After Five, Tamara's Life Journey, Life After Five, and then it was something else. I kept changing my name until I found something that worked with what I was. And this works because of the stuff that I'm doing on my channel. It kind of worked all together, SkitLanta, because I do skits and stuff like that. If you want to change your branding by creating a banner over your channel, you can do that through a Canva. The same, that's a platform. They offer a free platform. I use Canva myself, but I don't use the free version. I pay for mine because the paid version is way better than the free. But they do give you a whole lot of options, even with the free one, to play around. I believe my first banner that I created for my channel was through the free version, but now I'm with Canva and I actually have a subscription with them. Right. And until you and personally me, Rosin, I don't like just gearing into one thing because it literally puts you in a freaking box. And the more narrow you are, the harder it is to do what you need to do. Even though some people believe like if you niche down, then you have a better chance of your channel exploding or doing whatever because the algorithm gonna figure out your stuff out. The algorithm is gonna figure out who to send your stuff out to, regardless, especially with this new AI algorithm. you know, that they're implementing it in. It does it a whole lot faster than the old one did because the old was solely reliant on, you're not about for me, right? The old system before they started adding this new stuff onto it here was solely reliant on the viewers and the creators based off of um basically herd people from one place to the next. Right? The new algorithm is based off of, it's still based off of what each person get, but the algorithm is figuring it out versus the masses of the people. So each person that views their system is geared to whatever you're viewing. That's it. And then if you might like-minded people, hey Navi, how you doing? If you meet like-minded people or if you interact with a lot of people, then you would be able to connect with them based off of like if they're viewing the same thing you're viewing and stuff like that. That's why I encourage people to go outside of your subscribers and purposely look for other people doing other stuff and looking for, like, if you're looking for as building up with someone, look for small content creators because they're going to take more of the time to engage with you and experience stuff with you versus somebody who done exploded. Most of the people that, if their intentions was never to help somebody, when they reach a certain point, they're not reading your comments. But some of them may even tell you on their video, I don't have time. This is so many comments. I don't have time. What do you mean you don't have time? Like literally, you need these people in order to view your stuff in order to make it. You got to make time. That shows how lazy that person is. If they won't comment on on their video that you watch, lazy. Okay, point blank here, they're lazy. Now, they might not be able to comment on everybody's video, but eventually, if they schedule it right, they can do it. It is a task. I'm not gonna lie, it's a task, but they can do it. The lazier the person are, the easier they want it, the less stuff that they're gonna do that is necessary to make their channel successful, right? And it's the crazy part is they sitting here telling y'all they're not even first going to respond. I don't even watch y'all video. What do you mean you don't watch other people's video? They're watching your video and you want them to continue watching your video. You won't go watch theirs. How much sense does that make? Okay. So that's why I encourage people to look outside of their subscribers and don't be solely reliant on the system trying to get it out to your subscribers. Because if your subscribers are just not looking at your stuff, right? Even the committed ones, even ones that are dedicated to you and stuff like that, they might got other stuff they got to do. They probably got time to watch, but when they do get the time, they may watch, right? So you got to take it outside of the control of the algorithm and go look for yourself as well. You got to do your part in order to make it work for you. Right, and it does. That's exactly Rising 234. The new algorithm does exactly what you just said, and everybody is stuck into the old way. Everybody seems to think it's based off of the people that's in your community that is driving the content. No, what the people in your community are doing is telling YouTube whether or not to send it out or not. If they're not looking at it, it's going to lessen your chance of it going out to the masses. Okay. But the people of the community is not affecting what you are watching or what anybody else is watching. Each person viewership in history is controlled by themselves. That's it. Right. Never delete a video. That's why I say y'all gotta listen to people, and that's why y'all not growing because people are listening to people telling them the wrong stuff. Y'all gotta figure out a way how to figure out who's lying to you, figure it out fast, and just get away from that person. Because the longer you, I ain't gonna say don't congratulate them. I'm not saying that. Congratulate them, but keep it moving. Because if they're not gonna give you the truth, you're gonna be stagnant with a whole bunch of lies, and you're not gonna be able to break through this already difficult platform. This is not an easy platform in itself. It's a complex platform. It's very complex. It's built with a lot of different formulas within itself. Like there's a title formula, there's a thumbnail formula, there is a SEO, which is engine optimization formula that people ain't even talking about in detail, really. Okay, there's so much stuff that, and then even at that, there's an engagement formula. There's a live formula. There are so many different formulas inside this algorithm. It is a complex, very complex system. And if you do not understand how it works, that's why it's so hard to break through it. And even with the information, because it's the algorithm that's now doing it, it's even harder to break through this stuff. Okay. So that's why people are saying, well, copy this, steal it from this, and steal it from that. These people are putting up stuff to be able to recognize people that are stealing, because when you copy, you're stealing. When you don't change it and make it into your own, you have to conform that video. They're implementing stuff in the system to pick up on people who are stealing. And once you get 3 strikes, you're gone. You're off the platform. So why would you risk losing your platform behind doing stuff that you're not supposed to do? Maybe it be okay. So let me ask you this: how long have you been listening to me? Because I literally on you for a little bit. You have to apply this stuff to yourself, and you have to give yourself time for it to work. It does not happen instantly. I'm not selling anybody on anything instant. I'm not. Realistically, you have to do stuff. I would say give yourself a realistic goal of anywhere from 6 to 8 months. Even myself, when I started applying what I learned, my goal was 6 months to a year. It just so happened that it happened within 2 months. Okay. But my goal was a year from October. My goal, and I got it written in my book, my goal was from October 1st, 2024 to October 1st, 2024, I'm going to be monetized. But by being consistent and staying up on it, I got monetized faster. The more you put into the system, the better it is. Now, I can look at your channel right now and kind of tell you what's going on by looking at what's going on, if that's what you want me to do real quick. Hold on. This everything, once you learn how it works, it's really easy to identify what's going on with everybody's channel. Hold on. It's very easy. Now I'm gonna take into consideration the stuff that you told me about, first when you first started working. So I'm not gonna really look at when you actually got on the platform. I'm not even first focused on that. But if I was looking at somebody else, I would look at that. But I wouldn't just look at that. I would look at when was the first time they uploaded their first video. To me, that's when you started, not when you created your channel, because a lot of people start YouTube as viewers. They're not content creators. So hold on. I'm going to help you real quick. I'm going to give you tips on yours real quick. Okay. Now, this ain't me because I don't believe in social profiling people, but a lot of people do social profile on your channel. So let me tell you already what is happening, because people ain't gonna look too deep. They're just gonna look at the superficial. Okay. So looking at your profile, the first thing, if I was social profiling you on this internet, I would say she's been on here since 2015, right? 2015, that's 10 years. You've been on here for 10 years. I'm not saying this, okay? Please get me right. I'm not saying this about you. But this the majority is saying about you. You've been on here for 10 years. All you got is 23,029 views. You got 338 videos, and they're not seeing any growth. That's all they're looking at. All right. So when the algorithm tries to give them your information, a lot of people won't look at it, because especially if you're trying to sell like YouTube tips and stuff like that, they'll probably say, well, how to know this, because she can't even get it to work for herself. That's what most people say, and I'm just being real with you. Okay. I know better than that, and I know that's not how it works. That's just the way it looks. I know people come because even me and my I came on this platform in 2018, but I was not a content creator. My first video I posted was in 2020. Okay, watch it. So the next thing I would do, I would go to your video, right? And at first I would go to your shorts, to be honest with you. I'll look at your shorts. See, like right now, Ryzen, it's saying I'm not subscribed to you. I know for a fact I'm subscribed to you. This system will unsubscribe you. So I'm just gonna hit subscribe again. So I already know I'm subscribed to you. All right. So right, you just started working. So, but people ain't gonna look at that. People just gonna start looking at you being on here for 2015. If they look deeper and stop just going off the top, a lot of people problem is they don't look through the whole video. They click on the video and they click off before they even learn anything about the people instead of watching the whole thing. And it could be because of the attention span and all that stuff plays into effect too. I mean, so you got to look at that as well. But by doing that, get the full picture of what's really going on, and they just kind of go off the deep end with stuff. But I'm the type of person, I literally, if I watch a video, I'm watching it from beginning to the end. I watch everything, and I'm not just watching it, I'm literally studying it because that's what I do. I research stuff. I'm studying your video, and I'm being interested by what I'm seeing. So I'm doing two things simultaneously. I'm being entertained if it's entertaining, and I'm learning and studying you if it's educational. And if it's a little bit of both, I'm doing it all at the same time. All right. Most people don't do that. Just being real with you, they don't. They don't. Yeah. Most people do not do that at all. All right. So you do shorts, which is good. I think I think shorts need to be used, especially in this day and time, as a way to drive traffic to your long form video versus relying on shorts to make money from. Because shorts don't pay nothing. Right? I'm just being real. They absolutely nothing. Not even for big channels. They don't. Um, and then when I go on your long form video, you're don't take this wrong, okay? It's the consistency part, right? The right. Shorts will work for you. You just gotta use them in the right way. People like shorts because of music. So if you put music on your short, you can gain a lot of action to your channel. But the only problem with it is if you're using music that's not approved, you're not going to be able to get paid for it. But if you're not looking for shorts to get paid on, you can use the shorts to drive traffic to your channel, and it still work out for you anyway. Right? But basically, what I'm saying, don't rely on the shorts for money. Use the shorts for what it's there for, to bring traffic, to bring people to your channel. That's it. Right? So, like, just being honest, I know. Well, I don't know. I think you could take constructive criticism. I hope you can. That's what I'm. Okay, but looking at your channel, I can tell right off the bat, it's just simple. What your biggest problem is just consistency. That's all. That's it. And consistency is not just uploading videos. Consistency is making some type of schedule with what you're doing. Like, one day you have video, the next day you have 3 videos, then you don't have no videos for a whole week. Then so there's a pattern there with you. You're not doing something consistently over and over and over and over again. And that's what makes the algorithm want to push your stuff out, because it's recognizing you're doing. Okay, good. I'm trying not to hurt nobody's feelings on here. Okay. That's what the algorithm is doing, is pushing it. Consistency, no matter what your consistency is, but you got to stay consistent with it. So if you're going to only post 1 video a week, then post 1 video a week, but stay consistent with that posting 1 video a week. I would pick a day and I would post that 1 video a week. So it would be Monday. Every Monday, I would make sure to post that video or once a week. I would try to make sure I'm posting it at the same time. Once you do it for a couple of weeks, the algorithm, because you're only posting one, will pick up on your consistency and push your stuff out further. Okay. But in this day and time, posting 1 video a week, unless you got the hot popping stuff and everybody knows you, is not good and will not benefit you. I'm being honest. I'm whoever doing it, I'm sorry, but it ain't gonna work. Okay, not today. Not today. All right, not in today's time for YouTube. Right. So you need to post at least 2 or 3 videos a week, bare minimum. Bare minimum, you need to post at least 3 videos a week. Right. It can be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It can be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. However you chose. It could be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but you need to at least do bare minimum 3 a week. And that's because if one don't work, you got 2 more videos. But within a couple of weeks, that's why I say put realistic goals on yourself. Within a couple of weeks, you give the system enough time because you're only posting 3 videos a week. That's it, right? You got to give it time. The less amount of those you post, the less likely it's going to work for you. Okay. The more videos you post, the more likely it will work for you. Right. Okay. So, right now, even if you go to a big mega channel, they're going to tell you if you're new or a struggling channel, what you need to do is post at least 2 or 3 videos a day. That's a big difference than posting because if let's look at it. If you're posting 2 videos a day times 7, that's 14 videos you got out there in order to gain some type of traction, right? If you're posting 3 videos, right? Okay, good. So if you post 3 videos times 7, that's 21 videos. You got 21 videos that possibly can take off, right? Watch what I'm getting ready to show you, right? I'm gonna show you on my calculator too. So you got 21 videos, right? Possibly that can take effect versus doing 3 videos a week versus doing 7 if you do 1 a day, right? This is the bare minimum that you do. Right. This the what they tell you to do. They tell you to do at least 3 videos a day in order to make that happen. So if you're doing like with me, I'll use me. I'll put me on there. So I do anywhere from 4 to 7 videos, right? So I'm gonna say 5, just for argument's sake. 5 times 7, I'm getting 35 videos a week. Okay. I also do on videos. I also do 2 lives a day. 2 times 7. 2 times 7 is 14. 14, 35. That's 49 videos I'm putting up in a week. Okay. When I do a short, I might do 2 shorts every other day. Okay. Or that's you're looking at about 6 videos. I'm gonna say about 6 shorts a week, 49. So with me, I got thank you, Teresa. So with me, I got 55 videos that are in a system in a week. I have more opportunity to get watch time hours. I got more opportunity to get subscribers. I get more opportunity to get views, right? But the system is broken down per video, not as a whole. They pay you on video. It will average out over a whole, but you're getting paid on every one. Right? So even with myself, I have to get to a place where I'm getting at bare minimum so I can get paid 1 times whatever my niche is. So like that $30 one. I need to get 1,000 views on one video to get $30 on that video, right? In order for me to really see a benefit, I need to get 9,000 per video. So it's going to be 9 times 30 on that one video. That's $270 that I can make a day on that video once I hit my goal. So on average, my videos can get anywhere from low 14 views a day. Again, and for the high end, I can get on a video. I think my highest video was like 23,000. I can get 23,000 if I got the eyes on me. But on average, my videos anywhere from 14 videos per day up to about 100 and something a day on one video. So my goal is to try to get more views on my video. That's what's going to benefit me. My first step is to get 1,000 views per video a day. That's the very minimum I need in order to get paid out per niche. Because I put out so many and I have um, payouts per video, I've added all those the ones that are actively on there up. If I can get 1,000 views on each one of my video, it goes from what y'all seen today, it'll go to about 75 to $100 per in a day. That's what my RPM would be today, about 75 to 100 times whatever divided by 1,000. Yes, Miss Teresa, that's what I was talking with them about. So if at 100 a day times 9, that would be $900 that I would make in that would be $900 that I would make per video a day if I hit all of them collectively at 9,000. Based off of what I'm being paid per each video. And I literally just showed y'all everything. So that's my first goal. Like my goal is to try to get as many of my videos that I put out there up to at least first goal is 9,000. And then I'm sorry, my first goal is 1,000. My ultimate goal is 9,000 per video. That's my goal. I'm not there yet. All right. I have to get my channel there. And with all I do every single day, you would think I would be there. I have not hit a viral video since December. Here it is about to be February. So you got to get a viral video on your platform in order to make that happen. And it can go off from anything. Anything can make your video go off. It only takes a couple of people, especially when you over 1,000 viewers, subscribers, to make that happen. Literally, it can take one video to make your stuff go viral. And once it goes viral, it's not only catch within 28-day period. It's not only going to catch what you put in for that day, but everything you put in for that past 28 days are going to collate. Now the money is massive. Now you have more opportunity to make money. So you have to position yourself in order to be able to. Have you thought about doing a cooking? Oh, I do cooking videos. I do a collective of a lot of different stuff on mine, actually. Um, Depending on, like, sometimes I normally do like on live. I don't do it as a video. Like if I'm cooking dinner, sometimes I show up cooking dinner while I'm doing live. And so I'm doing two birds at one stone. I'm cooking and I'm recording a live. So yeah. So I just have to work it until it hits. But it's all about consistency. It's sticking to. So the algorithm is used to me posting, and I can show you because I got a freaking graph. The YouTube don't show you daily every day. You can see daily after 2 days. You can go back and look at it. But I keep my own chart so that way I know what I'm doing. All right. And as you can see, some days I'm down. That's why it says red. And some days I'm up. But by the data that I'm collecting, I'm able to see what I need to do. I'm literally studying myself to make sure it works. Girl, for the past month and a half, I basically learned the back end and how to post thumbnails, and I'm not that computer literate, but I'm proud of myself on 63. I haven't been, it had been right, and it won't be because each person is different. That's why when somebody tell you it's on easy mode, they're sitting there lying to you because it's based on the individual. It's not on easy mode. The only reason it happened for you is because you had stuff already in the platform already. And when you caught a wave or a viral video, your channel took off. That's it. That's all that happened. But the thing is, you do not know how to ride your wave by not lying to people and give them false hope. You have to learn fast how to keep it there the right way. Because once people start seeing you for who you are, you're gonna hit. And when you hit, when you're real big and you hit rock bottom on YouTube, sometimes it's almost impossible to get out of it. What's considered a viral video? How many views? Viral has two terms on YouTube. It's viral for your channel, and then there's just the regular viral. Different stage of being viral. Okay. So typically a viral, okay, let me explain viral for your channel. So a viral for your channel could be anything. Let's say if normally you get 10 views on your per video, and you get a video that you now have 100 on your views, or you have 500 views on a particular long form video, for you that is viral because you average out on a regular 14 or 15 views per video. For you, that's viral. Okay. The real viral, this is how the real viral works. Anybody that can average on the low end, anybody that can average 15 views per minute, okay? Per minute, not per day, but 15 views per minute, get an average of 900 views an hour times 24. They get 21,600 views on their video per day. That's the bare minimum of a minimum viral video. So when you see somebody that has 20 plus, that's the bottom for a viral video. When you see somebody that has like 30,000, 50,000, 60,000, that's the next level for a viral video. When you see somebody that has 200,000 views on a one video, and I'm going to explain something to you as I say this. When you see that, they're on their way to massive. That their way to that 1%. They're on their way if they can keep it up. But a real viral video for YouTube is anything in the millions of views for long form, and not a lot of people have. You can go on this platform and look for days, and you're not going to find a lot of people who aren't celebrities, who aren't well known, or whatever, that has millions on a single video. That is viral for YouTube. There's different stages of being viral. There's the stage that I explained to you, you're viral, and then there's the masses. You would see on them, they have 40 million, they have 50 million views on one video. Or that's right. But you can congratulate yourself even on your own viral videos. If you average 5 or 10 views a day and you end up getting a video that got you 100 views in a day, double down on what you did, because now you're getting traction. People liking what you're putting out there. Right. So you got 10,000 views on your overall channel, or you got it on a video. Because 10,000 views on an overall channel, that's low. That's low. But if you mean you got 10,000 views on a video, that's good for you. That's really good. That's great. That could be viral for you. But if it was 10,000 overall for the whole channel, that's not good. That's not good at all. Depending on how long you had that channel, right? If you had it for a time, that's something's wrong, and you got to figure out what's going on. Either you're not consistent, you're not uploading enough, people don't know about it enough, it's not out in front of people. You got to kind of figure out what's going on with that channel. But in any event, I don't care if you got 5 views on your video, congratulate yourself each time that you hit a mini goal. I did a video today talking about setting mini goals. And each time you get to the mini goal, celebrate, because you accomplished something on your own. Good. See? Right. So you got 4,000 watch hours on your other channel? The lady, oh, y'all gonna make me laugh when you made that comment, but thank you. I do not have flawless skin. That's the lighting. I think that's why people think I'm so young, because I do have blemishes on my skin. I wish I had flawless skin. I ain't got no flawless skin. People comment though. Right, Teresa. I will agree with you on that. And it does seem like that, because the ones that I'm looking like I'm because before I started making my own thumbnails, they will pick out your thumbnails. And like the ones that they had me looking extremely crazy on the thumbnails got a lot of freaking views. But for the ones I purposely did thumbnails on, I had issues. So yeah, it definitely seems like that. It definitely seems like the more crazier it is, the more successful it be. So some people might feed off of that and try to, make themselves out there overhyping it and sort of looting in order to obtain more views. I got two looks. I can't remember. I don't understand. What do you mean two looks? Oh, you got. Oh, I got to look. Sorry, I read it wrong. I got to look. Can't remember. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's an accomplishment all in itself. You're running two channels. Come on, think about it. Rising 234. You're running two channels. You know how hard it is just to run one, and on one of your channels, you're almost monetized, girl. That is something to be proud of. Yeah, I did. I did. I don't know if I call it accents, but yeah, I talked about it on a video. Sure did. When I matter of factly, it was when I met my first teal on my channel because they had just changed the recommendations far as being able to get super chats and being able to get be in the YouTube partner program. So I hit my first milestone the early part of the actually it was the middle of December. I got 3,000 watch hours and I had 500 subscribers. And I was able to get I was able to get inside the YouTube partner program. And some people didn't believe when I made the video. They was like, "How are you in the partner program? You don't have 1,000." I'm saying because they changed the rules. So I went on the video and I showed they changed the rules. um. Okay, I will definitely. Yeah. And but I mean I didn't take offense to it. They were just going off of what they knew, you know. But YouTube had changed everything. And so I wasn't getting paid on ads, but I was able to collect um money from super chats. I was able to get money from um oh excuse me, I was able to get money from if I put up a store, if I wanted to put up a store. It was, you know, other ways of trying 'cause there's more ways of earning money on YouTube other than AdSense, y'all. And you can do it from the very first day you YouTube. You don't have to rely on AdSense. Everybody is so reliant on AdSense because they think it's the most easiest way to obtain money when really it's not. The easiest way to obtain money really is affiliate marketing with your platform, which you could do from day one. You don't need anything. Right. Um, you can also, and a lot of people don't realize this, you can also be an advertiser for someone else's. Up next with Lamar. You can also be like an advertiser for other people's channel on your channel about something that they're selling, and then they can give you a percentage of whatever they make. You can do deals. It's so many ways to make money on this platform, so it's ridiculous. People be so stuck on one way to make money when it's so many different ways to, you know. But in order to do it that way, you have to look at YouTube as a business, you know. And most people are looking for the easy right route out of everything, and they don't want to put the work in order to do what they need to do. It's all good, Miss Rising. Yeah, it's like you could. There's like I said, there's so many ways. Like even with me, because when I first jumped on YouTube, I was doing my own business. I didn't have time to be doing all that. I was focused on my own thing, right? Um, Even with me, I could have, with my 42 subscribers, I could have jumped on here and did affiliate marketing. But at the time, I was not into YouTube the way I am into YouTube now. Like, but now I am. I am researching how to do affiliate marketing. I'm gonna bring it to the public, you know, when I figure it out myself. I can't give you something that I know how to go about doing it. I haven't done it to show you how to be successful at it. So I'm not talking about something I have not done myself. That would be a disservice to somebody. I can tell you to find somebody that's talking about it and you know, jump on. Oh, you're welcome. I can tell you to find somebody to tell you about it. I'm never gonna make it seem like I know about something that I don't. Yeah, I always tell you I'm researching it, I'm applying it to myself, and as soon as I see that it will work, I'll give it to you. Okay? Um, and that's because I don't want to give nobody. I don't consciously. I don't want to give anybody anything wrong. And if Lord forbid I do, I will come back and say, "Hey, look, it don't work that." And I have done that on my videos. And hey, look, I don't take anything down. I don't delete anything. If I was wrong about something, I'll go back and say, "Hey, I made a mistake on this one. Somebody told me about it. I did the research on it. Hey, they were right. Like, hey, do this." You know, I'm not doing that. I have to be able to me. I'm a moral based person. I have to be able to sleep at night, and I got to know I'm not taking advantage of nobody. If I gotta take advantage of you when I have to do conniving stuff in order to make it work, I will not do it. I'm out. I have left so many jobs behind, and anybody that knows me know I have. I've left major jobs making some good money because morally I could not do what they wanted me to do to people. So that's me, you know. And even in my research, if I had found out, like a lot of this stuff I was hearing about YouTube, if I would have found out YouTube was really doing this to people and they were purposely making this happen, I would have quit YouTube. Ain't no way in the world I could have did. I wouldn't have did it. I don't give a damn how much money you're paying people. I'm not doing it. If that's what it takes in order to make a dollar. But by research, I was able to see a lot of that stuff was because people was just lying and not telling the truth. YouTube wasn't even saying that. That was people changing stuff because they heard it from somebody. And we all know the game of hearing. You hear one thing, and by the time it gets to person number 10, it's been altered and changed so many times that you don't even have the truth. Right? So yeah. Because I was close. I ain't gonna even lie. I was real close to saying, yeah, that's not for me. Because they just as bad as anybody else out here trying to get over on people. Um Now they do stuff that I don't agree with. Like they tell you for the super chats, they tell you overall you get 50%, you get 55%, and they get 45%. That is an absolute lie. It's more like 39% or 40%, and then they get the rest. Now on that, they're completely lying to y'all. Uh, right. Uh, Yeah, I went back and apologized on video. I used some really project that didn't have to, but I got my point across another way. Right. Yeah. And that's like even people, they'll come with me when I do commentaries about exposing for what they do or whatever. Why are you being so negative? Why you're hating? I'm not hating on these people. I'm just telling y'all the truth. If you want to listen, you want to listen. But at the end of the day, with me, even if this is me, even if I say something negative about somebody because of something they're doing, I'm still gonna look for a way for them to turn that thing around. I'll be like, look, they're doing this, but hey, all they gotta do is start doing it the right way. Like, make your wrongs right and just move forward. Get over that. Ask for apology. Say I apologize. Give the people back the stuff that you did wrong to them. Move forward. I don't believe in, I do stuff for knowledge and getting it out to the people. I don't do stuff to hurt nobody. Absolutely not. Anybody I talk about on my platform, and I do meet absolutely anybody. I'm only doing it to get the truth out to people. I am not doing it to hurt them, even though there are people platform that literally does stuff to hurt people. That is not me. I don't do stuff like that. If I see it's not right, I'll let people know what's right. But if I see you're a scammer, and it irks my soul, I will expose that. Definitely will. Um, and it is what it is with me. And as y'all see tonight, some people be like, well, it's not your business to tell. What do you mean it's not my business? If God placed it on my heart to share it with somebody, I'm going to share it with somebody. Now, how you take it is how you take it. Obviously, I must have hit a nerve with you, and this is something that you're doing too. I know. Okay? But it's only for the purpose of no, don't get confused by those numbers. I'm going to show you something too. Don't get confused by that. That's only showing you the people that are literally just sticking here, and they're calculating. Everything kind of runs behind. There's more people there because matter of fact, you could be here and it say zero, like nobody's here, but you're really here. And I know you're here because you're posting. Right? See, now it says one, but I got 3 people posting at me. That number is right at all. Okay, watch this. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that, Chris Rising? I'm trying to show you something. Could you see it? Because right now my screen is so I can't see um what my phone's showing. But could you see my screen? Just type yes. Anybody, if you can see my screen, type yes. If no, then let me know if I can hit the button again. All right. All right. So right now it's showing. Yeah, don't delete your stuff. Right now it's showing 7. It's showing 6 people on. This is my live right here. I have 480 people that ran through my live. Have you ever seen 480 people in this live since you've been on here? No. But within 60 minutes, 164 people have been on my live. Have we seen 164 people at one time? Absolutely not. But I'm getting credit for all those. It's just sometimes people click off before the system have a chance to update to show that they're there. These numbers right here, that's the graph of showing me how many people within a certain amount of time is coming on my platform. So you see it going up. There's a lot of people on here. This is what I be looking at when I be on my lives to see if anybody's listening or if anybody aren't. Because if I'm looking at the number, then it looks like I don't really have a lot of people in here. When in fact you really do. Even when I sign off, can you see me now? Can you see me? Tell if you see me or not, or you see my wall. And it's gonna do the same thing for you. So don't get discouraged by that number. That's why when I first get on, I be talking because I know people there. Okay. Yeah, that's why I be talking because I know people there. I don't see them there, but I know they're there. I'm looking at them on my computer. And I'm saying, hey, thank you for joining the room. Hit that like button, and it be showing 0, but I'm still talking to them because I know they're sitting there because I'm watching, literally watching them on my computer. That's why I be telling people, y'all just be sitting here staring at people. I can see that you're here. Like, say, hey, how you doing? You know, I ain't gonna bite you. I'm not gonna hurt you right here. But some people shy. They don't want to talk. Some people just cruising through to see what's up. I do it myself sometimes. Like I'll go to people live, and that's really how you can really learn if somebody being real with you. They live and watch them and don't say nothing, and you can hear and see everything. So um, and I do that from time to time. Especially if I haven't built a relationship with you, I'll just sit back and I'll watch and I'll listen. Man, other people that know me, have shown me stuff on the platform from other people, and I'm like, oh wow. You never know who you're talking to. You don't know who on this platform because you won't even know who you're talking to for one. So I can get screenshots from people. People can email me stuff to show me stuff that's going on. So that's why I say y'all better know who y'all is before y'all get on these platform line to people because they're telling people up. People are talking to each other. You might not see it on the platform, but they're literally talking to each other, informing people of what's really going on behind the scenes. Y'all don't know because you're not behind the scenes, and a lot of people ain't learning this stuff to see how it works. Yeah, I love it though. I enjoy it. And Miss Rising, it's so much to learn on this platform. It is. But like even now, like some of the thumbnails that I was using on my thing, I started now what I do when I before I start. Yes, and YouTube got people monitoring also. Right. Exactly. They got people monitoring, they got bots monitoring. So you better be doing whatever you're doing the right way. And that's how a lot of people get caught up and they lose their stuff because they're talking to somebody that work for the company. They don't know that it's a system that's watching them. So you better do the right thing. All right. There's a way you can find out if a person is a bot. I found out last year. I kind of stumbled on it. I was talking to somebody and I started to notice how they was talking to me. I'm like, this don't seem right. So I went back and I did something on their channel and got an error message. I literally just kept getting error message. But the person was sitting there talking to me because I have access to multiple YouTube accounts, so I could they just sitting there talking to me. I'm like, dude, you're not even first real. This is a freaking bot I'm talking to. Yeah, so once you learn how this mess works, yeah, you can weave through a lot of this junk. Yeah. It was so funny. And then it was like, why didn't I hear you talking to me? I was like, I was talking to you. You just ain't gonna get it because you're not a real person. Thank you. Bye. Block. Keep it moving. And like I learned also on the live, they was like, if you're talking about politics or you're saying something that they kind of want to deter you from saying. They'll send system bots to your lives to disrupt your lives. So a lot of people be thinking it's trolls, but really it's the bots that the system is sending in order to divert the conversation or do whatever. You can just block them out and continue on once you realize what's happening. I was in one person live and it was saying, don't send long messages because they don't approve long messages. The guy told me something, who is this and what are they talking about? Yeah, I do. I had one person ran in and told me something, she's not real, she's AI. And a whole bunch of people like left as soon as they said it's this thing is so crazy to me for funny. Religion, spiritual, and politics. That right. They allow you to talk about every last one of them. It's just that I guess if you talk about something touchy or that could cause an issue or whatever, the system is programmed to kind of detour it. And so you'll get people in here saying some crazy stuff. Like one time I was doing a live, it was like a whole bunch of people kept talking about they finna go try to go catch HIV. I'm like, who makes a mess like this? Or I'm getting ready to go sleep with this person with HIV, or I'm like, what? Didn't even make sense, half of the stuff that they were saying. And that person was like, oh, ignore them or either just block them. They're just bots. They do all the time. But you'll see. Do you do lives on this one? I think I seen you on a live. Man, you should have seen my first ad. Oh my God. When I first got monetized, I went to go look at the ad, and I guess since it was me that was doing it versus somebody else, because I got monetized like real early in the morning one time, when I actually did it. So I was just trying to go on there to see the different ads and stuff that they be putting on there. It was this one ad that they put on it. It was so freaky. It was an actual AI person, and you could tell because the eyes, it kept doing the same thing. The hand kept doing the same thing over and over. What was coming out the thing mouth was like, what? Like, what are you talking? It sounded so freaking spooky. I'm like, who would sit here and watch this? I mean, it kind of like sabotaging me because if they want to listen through this, they would quickly be like, what is this foolishness? And click off. Yeah. Yeah, you took a lot of stuff going on that I don't know. I guess because they're still in the testing phases with a lot of uh, it's crazy. You'll see. Well, you say you're almost monetized. So when you get monetized on your other channel, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. You're gonna be, oh my gosh, she was right. Stuff crazy. Like I watch that stuff. But that's how you learn. Yeah, I did get I got offers. No, I haven't got I don't think I got an offer yet. But I got the opportunity to be set up like on brand deals and stuff like that on with YouTube. They reached out to me about signing up. I need to find out a little bit more because there ain't too many people really tell. Matter of fact, ain't nobody really talk about how you negotiate the prices and what you need to do. And one thing I found out about this is if you're doing branding from a company on a particular video, you can't get paid for YouTube on that video as well. You can't do both. You can't do branding and get paid from the AdSense. You got to do one or the other. So I want to make sure before I do a deal, it's something good that's going to benefit me versus me losing my AdSense. And then the deal I made with somebody is ridiculous. And I just cheated myself. Right. Well, I will. Once I find out how it works, I'll tell y'all. I ain't no gatekeeper for real, but I'll let you know. Um, yeah, it's crazy. And even my daughter, she was like, she was trying to find, how much you get paid for doing that and stuff like that. And she was like, I can't find it nowhere. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna search and see if I can find it. I couldn't find it. I couldn't even find it either. Like, and nobody makes videos about that. So that would be something good on, once I finally do it and I can make a video about it because nobody's doing it. So and that's probably because nobody don't want nobody to know they underbid it themselves or whatever. Because you literally, if you don't do it right, you're gonna jip yourself out of possibly making a lot of money versus you're just eager something and then you do it for little to nothing. Like I don't care. I mean, to me that's just a learning curve. You just know not to do it no more. I mean, how else are you gonna learn if there's nobody else to show you that? Mhm. And this last video is doing good. This last video I had posted up, and as far as my averages, is doing real good. From the way it's going, let me see, 4 hours. See, I should have over almost 150 on that video by the end of the day. Good. Sure would. They don't want higher, right? Right. And a lot of people, what they do is they herd people in. So they'll give you just enough so they can bring you to an off-site platform to try to sell you something that really you probably could have found on this thing, but they make it seem like, oh no, I'm the only one that's doing. No, you're not. There's several people doing it. It's just the eyes on them right now, and which ain't nothing wrong. It's not going against anything for you to, because matter of fact, they even encourage you to do so. That's why I be telling people clearly, either you're not monetized or something is going on because you're saying something that is directly against what they're saying. They encourage people to do that. Like they be encouraging people to do stuff. They like even with the super chats. Uber, YouTube tell you themselves. People will possibly what they say exactly word for word. Fans who purchase super chats and stickers to be recognized. A shout out to or thank you to them is a great way to show you care in order to earn super chats. Like they're literally telling you what to do. They want to stay on top. Yeah. So they'll half tell you the stuff, tell you to give you their email, right? And the email is a sales tactic. Is all it is. Get the person email so that way you reach back out to them and try to sell them something. It is what it is. It's marketing 101, one on one. Everybody does it in sales and marketing. So it's nothing wrong with doing that. And then once they get your information, they try to sell you courses off of the platform because I mean, and don't blame them for if they're going to do it that way. Because if they sell it to you on the platform, Uber's going to take half of their earnings. So it's better to sell it off of the platform so that way, they can get more of a profit. That's the smartest way to do that thing. Get a landing page, have them go to your email. From your email, you send them on the landing page. They get information from you, and then it's all yours, right? Versus, um, but my thing is just be honest. Tell people that's what's going on. Hey, I sell a product. Just I'm gonna send you a documentation via the email. From that documentation, I'm gonna show you other ways to make money. Just be honest. Don't be like, oh, I just want your email because I don't want to put this on here because I ain't got time. You got all the dang on time in the world. You're just trying to sucker somebody to do what you want them to do. But the ultimate goal is you're trying to sell them something. This is a platform for marketing and sales. That's what it's for. Yeah, I don't know how much longer. I do it anywhere from an hour to 2 hours if I'm talking to somebody. If I'm not nobody ain't talking directly to me, then I'll go ahead and end it. Um, yeah, like I said, as long as you're learning, but some of the stuff is like I've yet to purchase anything on this from anybody, but when people do reviews, they purchase it for the sole fact of showing others what's going on. So I've seen stuff, but I'm not gonna pay for it. If I can find it on YouTube for free, why would I pay for it? Like you got to do this stuff anyway. And so when it comes to telling people, I feel you just need to tell people. Okay, when it comes to one-on-one and like this right here, it is one-on-one learning. We're on live, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm getting paid for this anyway, so why am I going to try to charge somebody for this? I'm getting paid anyway. But if it's more like, hey, I want to stay in contact with you, that way you can work with me directly. Now that is totally different because it's not pulling me away from stuff I can do. Now I justifiably will say you could charge for that information because it's taking away from something you could have been making money on anyway, right? But if you can give it to them for free, why charge? Like, right. But if you're going to charge somebody for something, make it equivalent to what you're giving them. If you're going to charge them $50, make sure it's $50 worth of information. Okay. If you're not going to give them nothing, charge them $1. Charge them $2 because they ain't getting that no way, and neither are you. Okay. But to charge somebody $200 and $300 for a course, and you're getting the same thing that you got, other than a couple of pieces of paper that they docked up on a PDF file, that's crazy. I wouldn't do it. I'm just being real. I wouldn't do it. But now they gonna work with me one on one, and it's just me and them. It ain't pre-recorded, and there's ways of trying to find out if somebody pre-record you. Okay. Right. As long as it's not pre-recorded stuff, I'll pay somebody for that. I mean, your information will be worth some of my money because it'll cut my learning curve. So I pay somebody for that one-on-one, and the one-on-one gonna either be on a Zoom call where we're working through something together one-on-one and not as a massive class, or if it's going to be a class, it better be a limit on that class. So that way, if I have a question, you're going to be able to answer what I'm paying you for. I'm not just out here listening or whatever, and you pick a couple of people who you probably already had lined to ask you whatever question you wanted them to ask you, but yet you got my money. I'm not doing it. Okay, that's crazy. I'm not doing it. Trust me, I know how to sell things work. I used to be in sales. That's how I can show you what they're doing to you, because this is what they teach you when you're in sales. This is how you get a sale. This is what you say to people. This is what you do. I know all that, but I'm not going to do that to nobody because I think it's manipulation. So instead of me doing that to people, I'm telling you what's happening. And if you you want the information, you good. If you don't, that's fine too. I don't care. That's on you, not on me. I told you it was up to you to use it or not. I'm carrying on with what I'm doing. Oh my God, how much did you pay for this class? I hope you got some good stuff up out of there. Cause I don't seen some prices, man. I'm in transport. My real business is transportation, and that is something that I'll be looking in, to get into, far as like teaching people how to set up a business for transportation and dispatching and stuff. And I will be doing classes for that. But I've seen some courses, even for my business, that I'm like, are y'all freaking kidding me? Like, y'all are really gonna rip these people off of that? I mean, they're charging people $2,000, $5,000 for what? They can do a lot of this stuff on themselves on their own if they just research it. I mean, you should only be charging them for the research that they don't have to do. Ripping these folks off. $290. That ain't too bad as long as you got some good information for it. Whatever, pay that 3,000 or more. People do pay for it. I don't heard people saying that they paid 20,000 for a course, 5,000, 2,000, 1,000 for a course. Those online courses be costing y'all some serious money. I mean, then I said y'all because I would never pay nobody that. I'm just being, I wouldn't. I would research the heck out of it and figure it out on my own, and go to a free class that I'll have to just sit and listen to somebody trying to sell me something before I pay that kind of money. I'm just not doing it. No, not as baby. You finna. If I'm paying you $5,000, you better already have something set up so that I can make money off of it that day, so I can kind of recruit my 3,000 back from you. That's how I look at stuff. I'm sorry, you're not getting me with that. I'm not doing that. Major companies might pay that because they're trying to train their people. Right. And it amazes me how they do these things where they come and say, I've trained I've trained thousands of people, but you're only sharing three success stories, and it's the same success stories over and over. Okay, what are the other 9,997 people you had in your class that you made money off of that was not successful? That's who I want to know about. I don't want to know about the three people that you're selectively picking out that made it work. I want to know about all the other people that didn't, and then I want to know why it didn't work after they paid you all. Right. Mm-mm. Now I do know, like now that statement I just made will be different for businesses. If it was a business and they was having me teach something to the masses, okay, I probably would up my rates for that because you're teaching a multitude of people and it's a business. Things that I look up, the things I look at far as personal versus actual business, okay, i I look at it totally different. That's even now with credit. Like credit to me, the lender is a borrower, the borrower is a slave to the borrower is a slave to the lender. When you're talking about personal credit, you're going to always be in debt, you're going to always be in bondage. The interest is going to be, even if you got the lowest of interest, you're still going to be paying on it for some time. You're going to be taken away from something because you bought something. You're going to constantly be in a rat race. That ain't the same for businesses. If you're doing it for businesses, it's totally different investment. Okay, that will bring you money because you got business coming and based off of what you're doing. People view stuff so different. Most people get into a lot of debt trying to trying to please other people. I'm not doing it. What do I think of Beyonce? I mean, she's a okay singer, great dancer and stuff, but other than that, I ain't got nothing to say about her. I know they're going through something right now, her and Jay Z. But um, go ahead and hit that like button, y'all, as well as subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. Thank you for your time and stuff. Because you could have been anywhere other than being here with me. So thank you. Um, yeah, I I just do it. I wouldn't do it. Mm, I'm sorry, and that's just me. Like people be putting themselves in so much debt to try to make it look like doing something so much better than somebody else. Nah, I don't care what you think about me. Absolutely not. It doesn't matter about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. Because you could be broke at a high level, just like you can be poor at an extremely poor level. You can make $1 million a year, but if you spending all of it except for $10, you still broke. You just be low. I mean, people are looking at, are you telling them better than words? People are looking at what people are showing them, money. They're showing them things and stuff like that. But what do you have really if all you have is debt? I don't want debt. I don't want it. I will get debt for my businesses though. I will do that. I would most definitely do that. Only because it's going to make money. That's the only reason I would go into debt for my business. Oh, thank you, outdoor kid 25. Y'all, I've been yapping. I've been having a good time on this live though. I love my lives. I love my lives and I love my people. Y'all keep it so interesting. Oh, you're welcome, Ryzen. You're welcome. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I gotta go heat up my food. I ain't gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat because I know people probably will saying still eating. Like I eat so freaking slow on my lives no more. But as always, thank y'all for y'all support. Hit the like button as you're getting ready to go out. As always, be your brothers and sisters keeper. Keep God first. And toodles. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Love y'all.